Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Seattle. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adonis Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Domingo Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
3-1. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now, Adam Duvall. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Oh, how about Cano? It's there, and he's out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard.
A fastball that just misses inside. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ben Gamel waits on deck. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Dyson off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a drive out to left center field. Dyson is on his way home. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he misses 2-1. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Throw into third. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Robinson.
And he takes ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone. He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bradley going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Gamble rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. At the plate, Yonder Alonso. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got a power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Gene Segura. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that... In now, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Frazier.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now in the box, Steven Souza. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dyson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's digging in. Mike Zunino. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's Leonis Martin, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. In the air now out to right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Dyson will head to second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ben Gamble. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is ready now. Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Gary Sanchez.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Calling for it. Alonso looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Jr.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble has it in his tracks. 2 down. Adonis Garcia digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Garcia fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. On a big swing there by Seager as he gets a hold of one high and deep out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting, first baseman. Yonder Alonso.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Aaron Judge.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Dyson's there. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Drilled right back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Duvall.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees.
Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Steven Souza. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Souza.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Gene Segura standing in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Gene.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino.
Catcher,
So far
3.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
Zunino.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Segura rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to 3rd. Now at the plate, Leonis Martin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. And the second runner will stop at 3rd, and they're at the corners now with nobody.
The center fielder, number 1.
Number 47 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching
Has
for
a look,
New York.
now the pitch.
Number 47.
Dribbled to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Souza is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to 3rd. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Up with it, Sanchez, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shortstop.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Jackie Bradley, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And he is in there. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Garcia.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 1-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. He hit a sac fly earlier. Danny Valencia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 99.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. A little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This one's down to third. There is Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arm. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mike Zunino stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll get back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is... Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Steven Souza.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Martin able to take it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Sanchez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Center fielder.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Ben Gamel.
Ben Gamel is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Nelson Cruz.
Smoke toward third. Duvall is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Adonis Garcia.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judd. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses, ball 1.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Domingo Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter.
Digging in, Adam Duvall. No thump out of him in this game so far as Mike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Manny Terrero.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd. Frazier.
From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Throw goes to third. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So stepping in, Steven Souza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a little tapper. Goes to third with it, and they get the force over there for the first out. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So it's a tight spot here. First and second.
And in Crawford.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Edwin Diaz.
Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Gary Sanchez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. One run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
The center fielder.
Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. One run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game. Digging in. Now, Adonis Garcia. He comes into this appearance. In the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Lucas.
J.J. Blackwell will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got two men in scoring position with only one gone in the inning.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the end. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the
third baseman, number 15, Kyle Seager. Your attention, please. Now
so with a left hand,
New York, number 45.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. For Cano, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Tough slider down low for a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Frazier ranging into shallow right. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box. Danny Valencia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Valencia.
Tommy Kahnle takes the mound now. And it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Gene Segura standing in. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. In now, Adam Duvall. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Todd Frazier now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Frazier.
Fouled back. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Hit in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Steven Souza. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hit out towards second. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Ball 1.
Number 3.
Ready with the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box now, Leonis Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Now playing first base.
Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder.
Chapman sets. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
Not too often you see.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes.